guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. I hope you're all well, and everyone that celebrates, I hope you had a lovely Christmas with your family and friends. So I thought I would just pop in. I'm going to be working with my paper bag journal. Now, I haven't worked in this for ages, and I just wanted to come up and have a little play, so I thought I would do a page. Now I am going to be using these. Now we're going to be popping on our large 2024 calendar journal pages, which are these size, like I did last year and the year before. And I was just going through some of the bits that I had, and these are the ones that I've used before, and I thought I would try and put them into my journal like this one. So I've got 3 pieces here. This is what I have cut out, and I was going to use them as pages, and obviously I haven't used them, so I have bent them up like that. So they've already got holes in, and I've got 3 of them, so I've bent them up, and I thought I might try and stick them to the page like this, so then they would open up, so you've got like extra pages on there. But I think I might just stick them all together first, and then I might pop a little brad in here. I've got some sort of like nice little gem brads that I might use, and I just thought I might just add it on as an extra page, so I think I will. Let's just see, let's just stick this on. I'm going to stick them together, so I just thought I would come up and have a little play. I think I have been a bit lazy over Christmas, eating lots and lots. It's only been myself and Andy this Christmas. We thought we'd have a nice quiet one, bit of a quiet one without Mum this year. So we were going to go to my daughter's in Spain, but I wasn't very Christmassy this year, so I thought we would just stay home, just stay here and just go to my daughter's next year, I think. Just have a quiet Christmas on our own this year. And it's really lovely. We have got beautiful sunshine. It's quite chilly, I must say. It is pretty chilly, but the sun's still out, so that makes it really nice actually, because you can sort of like wrap up. When we go for a walk, we sort of like wrap up, and you feel like it's a little bit wintry, a little bit Christmassy, which is still nice. Okay, so there we go. I've stuck those down like that, just with some PVA or tacky glue, whatever you've got. So that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Yes, I think that will probably work. I've got my glue gun on, so I might have to glue gun that down. I've got some brads here as well. These are the ones with the pretty little gemstones inside. I've had these for ages, so I'm not 100% sure where I got them, but I'm sure you can pick these up in different places. And that one's a little bit darker. I think those two are the same colour. So let's just see. Do you think that will go through? That will go through, won't it? Let's do that. I'm going to trying to sort of like use up some of the bits that I've already got. Now, when you have a little sort out, I'm going to pop that so it's a little bit tighter. I'm trying to have a little bit of a sort out, which never really works. I always make more mess and then end up putting it all back where it came from. But these little bits came out because obviously I was looking for bits for the 2024 journal that I'm doing, which will be in the shop, I think, either tomorrow or the next day. Oh look, that looks nice, doesn't it? That's quite nice. Anyway, if you had a little journal, you could put those on there like that, and then I'm going to just stick that down. What do you think? Good way of using things up actually. So let's just pop a little bit of glue there like that. Pop that on like that, make sure we're stuck down nicely. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that makes quite a nice addition to a page, doesn't it? Oh, I like that. Maybe I might pop something on the back of this just to make it a little bit firmer, because that looks a little bit flimsy, doesn't it? Probably should have done that first, actually. So I've got some of this, which is from BB Crafts, and I have got some of these papers which were also in the papers where the calendar papers were. So obviously I was going to use this as well, wasn't I? So I might actually, I quite like that one. That's quite nice. Shall we just bend that? White on the back. So I'm just going to quickly tear this down, I think. Shall I just tear that down? Shall I use the ruler to do that? About right. That's better, and I think that will just make that a little bit tougher. Can you see? Am I? Yeah, I'm in the right place. Okay, what should we do? Should we glue it down? Let's just glue it down with some of this, if I've got enough in here. Let's do that. So, have you guys had lots of crafting? Have you been able to do a bit of crafting over Christmas, or have you been busy entertaining? I've seen some of your lovely bits on Facebook, so I knew some of you have been crafting away. So did you get some nice bits and pieces for Christmas? I hope so. So there we go. I got a few bits of crafty pieces, bits and pieces from Andy, or shall we say Santa. Santa sent me some bits and pieces, which is lovely. Let me just get this and rub this down. I got some of my little clips, these ones, which I've been wanting. So I've got some big bag of those, which is fabulous because I just love them. I'm just going to stick a little bit more down along here, look. Those little clips are fantastic for clipping, just holding things together while you glue or things like that. So there we go. I think that's a little bit better, isn't it? I think we just squish that down. Love it. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? Good way to add some extra pages. Love it. Okay, now I've also got these, which are, these are the cards from my Ko-fi supporters. That's from one of my kits. These are the extra page last Friday, because I haven't been doing the Friday freebie. I've been taking a couple of weeks off, but I did give our lovely monthly supporters these fab little journal cards, which I thought I would make some little pockets and pop these in, because they are lovely, and I think they will sort of like go with that. Before we do that, should I do something with this page? What do you reckon? Should we make a little pocket or something? What shall we do? What shall we do? Should we have it? I've got that page. I don't really want to do anything on that side. I've got, because that can be a little bit different. Unless I stick some tape on there. Should we just make a little pocket? Let's have a little pocket this side. Doesn't need to be too big, does it? Let's just take this off. And I think what I might do is stick a little bit of tape around this, because we've got this tape on here, and I do have some more tape. Now, I mentioned these little daubers before, which I absolutely love, and I bought the cheaper ones, but I don't like these ones because they really are too big for my finger. So I don't know whether I can actually pop something in there, which or I can make them a little bit smaller. I'm not sure. We will see. See, that's quite pretty, isn't it? Shall I add a little bit of lace? Should we add a little bit of lace at the top? It's nice, isn't it? Should I cut it there? I'm going to just glue gun it, I think. Let's just run that down there. And stick this on. There we go. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. And what I'm going to do, I have two. This is awful. I got this masking tape and it is just really horrible. It just doesn't come off very well at all. It's one of those tapes that you just dislike because it rips and it sort of like goes diagonally when you rip it, if you know what I mean. It's just dreadful. Okay, so I'm just going to use my craft tape, which I love. Let's pop that there. Just going to have, look at that, there we go. Just a little stuck-on pocket. Do you think that's a bit small? Let's take this off. Pop that down there. I love tape. I love it when you see bits of tape like this. Just amazing. When you've got, I like it because this journal you can sort of like put anything in it because I've got such a mishmash of things inside. What's your back? A little bit more. I think it's a journal which is just an everyday one. Do you know what I mean? With all sorts of bits. Okay, so I've just taken that off. Let's add a bit more glue on there. That's better, isn't it? Might have to do that on this side, I think. Let's just add a little bit more tape just to make sure that's going to stay down. Let's go this way, under there, pop a little bit of glue on there, lovely, perfect. Okay, so look at that, there we go, lovely. And another thing I found my little box. Well, it's quite a big box, and this is all my fussy cuts. Well, not all of them, but this is where I have been throwing all my fussy cuts in here when I make them, when I cut them out. And look, I've got all sorts. I've got all of them. Just I mean, from my kits, they're absolutely everywhere, and I just love them. I love having a route through here. And I had it tucked under in my shelf, which I haven't actually sort of got out for ages, so having a nice little rummage through here is nice. Shall we put some things on here? Look, that's lovely, isn't it? That will look nice. Let's add a little bit of ink on here. I quite fancy doing a bit of shabby chic style at some point, because I sort of like gone out of that, you know, style, and I want to go back into it, because you sort of like tend to go down different roads, don't you, in crafting, and especially with designing journal papers and things like that. I tend to sort of like get waylaid, and I think this year or next year I want to do a little bit more sort of shabby chic stuff, a little bit sort of like the roses and stuff. I think this is why I was quite drawn to this today. But love that. There we go. Fabulous. Fabulous. So what shall we put on here? I did actually want something like that. Now let's have a rummage through here. Might just put some things on here as little pocket tucks. What do you think? They're quite nice. Am I in the right place? I do apologise if I'm going all over the place. Look at these are lovely. These look good, don't they? Every moment is a fresh beginning. That's so true. Oh look, shall we have a little teapot? Let's have a little rummage. Let's just make this one with all sorts, shall we? As little tucks and things in here. Let's take some of these out. forgot how much I love to rummage through these. Now that's quite a nice little card actually to pop into that one. So those would probably go together, wouldn't they? And these ones, let's have some of these. When you focus on the good gets better. And what does this one say? When you love what you have everything you need. Absolutely. That's a nice one, isn't it? Okay, let's just take these for a minute. Now, I do love this teapot. I think this teapot would go fab on here, wouldn't it? With these lovely roses. But what could we put inside our little teapot? What can we tuck in? We could pop in this one, couldn't we? That's nice. Should we pop that in? I think I'm just going to stick that down like that. Which way should we have it? Just this way? Round this bit like that. Pop our little teapot right there, right in the middle. There we go. I'll pop something in there in a minute. That might actually be a little bit too big. Or maybe not. I think I will probably get glue all over it. So let's leave that one there. That looks nice. What do you think? Should we pop a little bit of lace or something down the side? See, we've got lace on the pocket. That looks nice. Do we have it coming in? Or should we have it coming out? I think out. Let's use the glue gun. Make sure I don't stick onto the other page though. Let's just pop a little bit. I'm not going to do it all. Oh, that's Jessie scratching on my door, wanting to come in. She's got a little bed in here that she comes and sits in here while I work. But she's just had her dinner, so I closed the door. It sounds like she wants to come in. There we go. Let's pop that down there. Perfect. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Okay, let's chop this little bit off. There we go. Just about see it on the back there. Lovely. Let's put that to the side. Okay. Actually, we've got these little bits. These are from... Oh, look. Oh, I don't want to hide the horse's face. What else have we got? That's a bit too big, isn't it? Okay, let's just pop these on here for now. Let's turn over. What should we have on this side? Should I pop this big one? That's nice, isn't it? What was I going to do? I was going to use these. Yep, I'm just going to just randomly do these, I think. Pop that down. Just stick it like that. That can stick there. Could do with a little bit of cheesecloth or something on these, couldn't it? Just underneath, so that looks really lovely on there. And you've still got all this room to add little photographs. I got a lovely package in the post today from my daughter with lots of beautiful photographs in it. I got my granddaughter's school photos. Oh, they just look so adorable. They are just so pretty. So yeah, they are lovely, and they already framed, so they are all sitting on my shelf smiling at me. So that was a beautiful gift this morning. Wonderful package. So there we go. Love these. See, I forget what I've already got. So all these lovely fussy cuts that I've got, these are all in the shop. If I remember, I'll pop the links down to them. Look at these. Just doesn't that look lovely? I love that. Now what can we put? We want something in this one, don't we? Could have a little music one. Music is what feelings sound like. Actually, that's quite nice in there. That's nice. Music and a cup of tea. Or we could actually do with a little cup and saucer. That looks nice on there. Oh, stuck that together. What should we have on this one? Let's see what bits and pieces. Oh, that's a nice little one with a rose. Where's my little double gone? Oh, there it is. Let's just go round the edge like that. I think these are printed onto quite thin paper actually. So that can go under there. So we've got in our lovely big box here. Let's take these out. This does have a lid, but the lid keeps falling down. This was what had sort of like coffee little sachet things in it. Butterfly, that goes with it, doesn't it? Love what you do. Love all these. Gosh, I could be here for hours, hours and hours. Let's have a rummage. That's a nice one as well. Okay. Oh, that's nice. These haven't, some of these haven't cut out. Oh look, there's another little teapot. That other teapot I printed onto tea stain paper, I believe. These ones I've printed onto tea stain paper. That's why they look a little bit more vintage. Well, that's a nice one we can stick on there. I do like that one. Okay, let's have a go. Let's pop this down. Loving this one because that rose goes with that one, doesn't it? Pop that there. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing good. We're okay. I just wanted to have a quick play. Pop a little bit down there. Like that. Perfect. Let that dry. What were we going to put over here? I was going to put this one, wasn't I? Should we just have that? I think it might be just a tiny bit too flimsy. This one isn't. That's a little bit better. That would look quite nice on there, wouldn't it? Let's pop a little bit more ink on here. So what are you guys going to be doing for New Year? Are you going anywhere? Doing anything? I think we might just take a little walk down to the beach. We will probably take Jessie with us because she can't hear. She's deaf. She can't hear very well at all. So if there's fireworks, I think she will be fine. Nothing like that seems to scare her. So I think we will be good. I'd rather she's with us than left at home anyway. So I think we might have a wander. Well, the thought's there anyway, but we are lucky enough to be able to sort of look out our window and see fireworks anyway, because we're quite close to the sea. And they have sort of like firework displays from the beaches here in Portugal, which is beautiful. I think it's a bit too bright, too white. Let's pop that in there. That's nice. So yes, I think that's our aim, is to have a little walk down to the beach and see what's going on. A little midnight wander. Look at this, I'm loving this. So we shall see. So do let me know what you guys are doing. Put that on there. If you're going off anywhere, doing anything, spending it with family, sitting in front of the TV, watching firework displays. Put this one. So whatever you're doing, I hope you enjoy. Yes, and I'm not quite sure. We've got the newsletter coming out at the beginning of obviously of January. So make sure now that if you want our newsletter to sign up for it, I've got the links will be under the video anyway, just to make sure that you're there. Make sure your email address is correct and everything. And everybody that hasn't received the newsletter and you have signed up, please let me know if you don't get it. Sometimes they go astray and I really don't know why. But we can always send it to you again. So don't worry about that. If you haven't received it, just drop me an email and we can resend it to you. Okay, so I think maybe we'll just have these in there. Look at that, that looks nice. Actually that one goes well because it's the same sort of flower in there, isn't it? Loving it. We still have these two, which are beautiful. I want to leave that so we can actually journal on the back of that, but I am loving the way this is looking. I think that's fab. I love these. So these are great. I might actually put something up here so we have another little pocket. Maybe I'll pop it this side. Should we have this one? Which way should we have it? Well, it really matters, does it? Not sure. I think these are a bit flimsy. I've printed these on thinner paper. Maybe I'll pop it on this one. The thinner ones are better for sort of sticking the whole thing down to your, on sort of like an envelope or something like that. Okay, I think I'll stick that there. Make sure that's stuck down properly. Love it. Lovely, lovely. What are we going to do with our little horse? Should we pop another one or should we just pop you in there? So he needs to come from this side because I don't want to hide his little face. Oh, little fluffy bits. So we've got that. Maybe I'll pop you up here. Should we pop you there? Just have something on this side. What should we put? We need something a little bit harder, don't we? What's this? Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. There we go. Should we pop that in? I forgot about these ones. I love these ones. Okay, let's stick it down like this. Pop that on. Like that. There we go. Right, we've used up some nice little bits that we've already got in our stash, which is good. So these are the papers. So I will probably before the end of the year do another one. Maybe I'll do another video tomorrow, just adding, oops, that's not going to stay in there very well, is it? There we go. Let's make sure that's stuck down first. I will probably do some more because I just love working in this one. I've forgotten how lovely it is. Okay, so that's the back. Do we want to put anything on there or shall I just leave that? Or shall we add something? Shall we add a little corner pocket? Shall we do that? Maybe I will. I'm going to just, shall we do it diagonally? Let's just tear that down and pop that on there. There we go. Little bit of ink just on there, or should I have stuck a little bit of lace? What do you think? I think that should be okay, doesn't it? Looks quite nice. Making that on there. Do you like this? Love this colour. It's sort of like a greeny blue, isn't it? It's a really beautiful colour. Now actually I forgot, I've got some of this. These are all bits from Tapology. Actually that would look nice underneath it, wouldn't it? What do you think? Do you think it just wrinkles up a bit? There we go. Okay, let me just glue this down. Glue this down here. Like that. Perfect. Lovely. Well, I think I've got my little fix of making today. That's nice, isn't it? Love it. Let's just stick that on. I think this will have to go on with a little bit of glue gun on there. Just make sure I don't burn myself. That will stick down on the glue gun. Pop a little bit of glue on this bit just to hold that down. Look at that, fabulous. Oops, we don't want that one. It's funny, I just looked at this kit on today. I was going through some of my kits in the Etsy shop and I saw that one. I thought I haven't used that for a very, very long time. Now I don't have any bigger ones. Oh, I do, I have my big postcard. Look at that. That fits in there, fabulous. Well, there we go, guys. That is what I'm going to be doing today. Again, I'm going to leave that because that can be journaled on, but I'm loving the way this has come out. Look at that. So just embellishing the pages with some of your fussy cuts, I think looks really, really nice. I can always go back in and add a little bit of cheesecloth or something like that another time, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. Loving these. I think this looks fab as an extra in a journal. So there we go, we've got an extra sort of like 6 pages on there. That looks good. Loving the tape. All these lovely little bits and pieces. Lovely, 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 lovely. So I'm going to pop those back in the pot. I will be using this, I think, a little bit more often to get through some of these, which will make some lovely embellishments, just some sort of random ones. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you was I bought these the other day from Pepco. Was it Pepco? I think, a shop which sells all sorts of bits and pieces. Now, I love them because I'm always looking for something to put my tags in. You know, when you make tags and things like that, I got 2 of these which have got like 5 little sections in, and then some with the 3 sections. And every time I make something, I've got nothing to sort of like put them in. Do you know what I mean? So if you've got your bits of paper and stuff, it's nice to have tags. I've got some Christmas ones here just to put them in so I can see what I've got. So my aim next year is to be a little bit more organised. So that's why I got those. I might get some more of them as well. But there we go, guys. That is it for today. I just want to have a little play, probably have another little play tomorrow in here, get rid of some little bits and pieces, but it's nice to just work, just what I mean, to work in your journal without having to actually sort of like think about it. Just pop some little bits and pieces in there, some little bits that you've got in your stash, and I just think they look great. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the evening. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.